Hey, Jabba.
Yep.
Jabba Movie Man Davis.
Yep.
Check it out. The R2-D2 plane has just arrived in Sydney.
It's pretty exciting. That's how I've arrived here in Australia. I've just jetted in on my personal flight there, so thank you.
That is the greatest innovation since the C-3PO electric toothbrush. That was pretty big. All right, now Meryl Streep is back on the big screen this week. The three-time Oscar winner plays a women's rights activist in Suffragette.
It's based on the incredible true story of the movement of women fighting for their rights in the early 20th century, Movie Man. As we know, Jabba is already here to tell us all about it. It's good, it looks good.
Look, I'm bringing you two films this week that are actually in sneak peeks this weekend and next weekend because nothing is being released as people build up to Star Wars The Force Awakens. So I'm bringing you Suffragette, and what a climate to release this film in. Radicalised foot soldiers resort to violent acts to bring attention to their cause. Not an Islamic State, but feminism.
Yeah.
It's a freaky movie. It's based on real events. What didn't work for me is it's a fictionalised account. So they've invented a character played by... the character is Maud Watts, played by Carey Mulligan. She works in the laundry. They take their petition to Westminster, where it's basically rejected. And Meryl Streep plays Emmeline Pankhurst, the real-life feminist
So
head.
why wouldn't they just use the real story of one of the real-life legends of the suffragette movement?
Maybe it was better to include more of them, sort of a character that's indicative of a lot of the figures of that time.
I guess it's maybe a metaphor
like
for
sort of conglomerate
the
suffragette.
Fight. But
does it work though as a movie anyway? Or?
Look, it's an interesting story for me. It was a bit pedestrian. I didn't really feel engrossed in the whole story. So I mean, fascinated to think 100 years ago these women couldn't vote. Britain was one of the last places to introduce voting for women. So you know that aspect of it. All the men in the film are creepy, which is like surely there was.
Your rating?
3 stars. 3 stars for Suffragette. Something to see while we wait for all the Boxing Day films.
What about Michael Caine's new film?
Okay, if you like naked old people, this is a film for you.
Yes! Yeah. Just what I'm after this holiday season. Thanks, James.
Michael Caine and his best mate Harvey Keitel are relaxing at a Swiss health retreat. The film is called Youth. It's from the director of The Great Beauty, an Italian chap. And Michael Caine is a celebrated composer and conductor who is asked to do one last performance for the Queen. It's very art house, this film. Not really my cup of tea at all. Some beautiful pictures, some great laughs, but overall I spent most of the film going, what is going on now? Why are they doing that?
I bet you got to listen to Michael Caine.
How many stars, Chad?
2 stars for Youth. This is definitely for the over 55. So, Mum,
are you in a depressive slump ahead of the release of Star Wars, or what's going on?
I've seen 10 films this week.
You may not really want to see.
I've seen Carol with Kate Blanchett. I've seen The Big Shot. I've seen all the films that are going to get Oscar and Golden Globe awards. So these are ones that are just they're still up.
The reviewers talk everything up.
I know.
You know, and it's after a while you lose faith in them.
Yeah.
All right, so don't go and see Michael Caine's latest film.
I'd do it if you're over 55. That's fine. I know my mum watches the show. She'll love it.
I love that.
There you go.
Right, so Revo can see it next year. That's good.
It's got Miss Universe in it naked, so...
There's something for all the over 55s there.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Michael Caine and Miss Universe?
It's that kind of film.
Okay. All
right, James.
Thanks, James.
A couple of
I'm going to go back on my plane now. Is that all right?
All right. Ahead on Weekend Sunrise, Santa's almost here, but he's had a makeover. After the break, we meet the hipster Santa Claus making a fashion statement. Check him out.